Okay, I have made a big decision in my life. This probably goes against most financial advice you will ever hear, right? But I've decided that I need to take a holiday. I need to take a break. I've decided that that break needs to be in Australia. It needs to be like the biggest holiday I've ever done. I'll go into it and I'll talk about why, but first let me talk to you about how. If you've been around here a while, you will have noticed that, it's getting tighter, it's getting harder to make money on Etsy these days. With tariffs, with exclusions for EU and Northern Ireland and stuff like that, it's getting harder to make this job a full-time job. So some months I am making enough money to save up for the future, and some months I'm not. So the thought of paying for a very expensive holiday is wild. However, I have saved money and I've done it with Little Wonders. Now, if you remember, the Little Wonders are my savings challenges. They're really, really good. Let me show you one. So here's the best selling one. This one's called That's My Jam. They're literally £25 and they're available on my Etsy store. There's a collection of 10 and we're going to see all of them. And I decided I was going to save up in all 10 of them. And I was going to use that money to sort of go towards sort of settling into a new home, because I really thought that that was pretty much on the horizon for this year. But with the way that I've been making money, it's not going to happen this year. So instead of like prolonging something, why don't I use the money for something that I'm really going to enjoy? So in today's video, we're going to count up and empty every single one of the Little Wonders, and we're going to see how much money we've got and see if that's going to get me to Australia. So let's get into it. So we're starting off with this one. This one is the £100 one. This one is called Head in the Clouds and it saves £100. This is the white one or the clear one. She is very, very popular. And whenever you buy one of these, you're going to get 12 envelopes and they'll all add up. So we've done a couple of these. It's not going to be a lot, but we're going to take all the money out and, do it. So why do I want to go to Australia? I think I just really miss my friend. Like, me and Jake haven't seen, we lived together for like 10 years. And I just miss him. I really want to see him. But there's also like other aspects as well. So for me, this has been a very big year of change. So my body has changed, my health has changed, the way I think about myself has changed, my whole outlook on life has changed. And really I am a different person in a positive and good way since last year, right? I'm just a lot healthier in mind, body, and soul, right? So this one's done. By the way, when I'm done with these, I am going to use some acetone or some nail varnish remover just to wipe these off, because these are laminated, so that I can use them again, and I will do that. So I was on the phone to Jake the other day, and I was just like, he was like, oh, when are you going to come and see me? And I was like, aren't you going to come to the UK instead? Wouldn't that be better? And he was like, he just doesn't have the money for it. And I was like, it would be so nice. And for me, like, something I've never done for myself is I've never done a solo holiday. Like, the concept of it is terrifying to me, and I really want to do it. And like, yes, I'll get to Australia, and like, this is the thing, like, I get to Australia, all I need to pay for is a very expensive flight, because I'll stay with Jake, I'll sleep in his bed or his house or whatever, and he has a car. Like, I can just drive his car, or I can hire a car. Like, it's not going to be a wildly expensive holiday for me. It's going to be mostly me catching up with and chilling out with my friend. So that's the point of it. But the concept of getting on a flight for like 24 hours is terrifying to me. Like, it's really, really scary. And I don't know like what is scary about it, because I'm a grown man, do you know what I mean? I definitely can do it. So I'm gonna do it. And I think my biggest reluctance to flying for that amount of time is I'm not going to be able to smoke a cigarette, But I don't know what I'm telling my brain because I haven't smoked a cigarette in like 3 months. I quit smoking a long time ago, and the need and necessity to smoke a cigarette is very much diminished. So I don't know what I'm thinking about. Like, if that's the only thing holding me back, I might as well book a flight now. So that's the plan. I'm going to count up today when we get through to the end of this, like how much money I've got, and then really have a look at how much a flight costs. I'm going to get Jake to help me get there and like book a flight and stuff like that, because okay, right. So flights are really long and really expensive. And if you're not careful, you could end up getting like a million stops. And I don't want to do that. I want to travel in relative comfort. If I can get away with spending a little bit more to get a wider seat, and do I really need a wider seat these days? I don't know. But like, if I can be in as much comfort as possible, because being sat down for any period of time is very uncomfortable for me, let alone all those hours. Flying to Vegas was okay this year. Like, I had my Switch, like it was all right. I just don't like sitting down. So like, if I could possibly upgrade, I don't know. I'll see what I can do. I don't know. But like, I feel like the majority of the money that I spend on this holiday is going to go on the flights to get there, and I'll probably only want maybe £1,000. Like, that's how low-key I want this holiday to be. I kind of want to just watch Netflix with Jake and just hang out with him again. Like, that's the point of it for me. Like, yes, I'll go and do stuff. We'll go camping. I'll go for a couple of runs. Okay, here's the other thing that I need to tell you is the only real time that I've got to go is late November, early December. I am aware that for someone of my skin tone and tolerance to the sun, that's double homicide. Like, it's not a smart thing to do. It's the only time I've got available. I think I'm going to be in an air-conditioned room mostly. Yes, we'll go to the beach. Yes, I'll just have to put up with it. I really will. I'll just have to put up with it. And in my head, if you're going to go to Australia, experience Australia, do you know what I mean? So it's not going to be quite Christmas. I think I'll aim for first week of December, just see what's cheapest. But I only really want to go for 2 weeks as well. Like, I've got to take the time off of work, and like, thankfully that's when the business is like really quiet for me, those weeks of like December. And like, Jake could be able to take the time off. Like, I can't expect him to take, because he's like not Australian, he's got a weird contract. I think it's called like a flexi contract. So basically what it means is he doesn't get paid time off. So if he needs to take 2 weeks off, he gets unpaid. Like, he doesn't get holiday pay. So that sucks. But I know he wants to take 2 weeks off, so he'll just start doing overtime a couple of months before, so that he's got enough money to like pay his bills and stuff like that while we're doing nothing. But like, we'll go out drinking, or like we'll have some real fun times. I want to go for a park run. So park run is all around the world, and they have park run in Australia as well. I'm so annoyed that these are inside out. They have park run in Australia as well, but they start theirs at like 7:30 in the morning before the sun really pops out. Excited for that. I'm just going to put it upside down. I'm excited for that. I do want to go for a run, because also I'm going to be training for my first half marathon at that point as well. So I'm still going to want to run every day. So I'll probably need to, I don't know, maybe join a gym or something, like run on a treadmill to avoid the sun. I don't know. I don't know everything about that, but I think that's what I'm probably going to need to do. Is this even interesting to you? I mean, like, I know I need to, like, I know it's like a who cares situation and you're more interested in the money, but for those of you who can't stand the folded notes, it's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. Like, honestly, it does annoy me as well, but like, it's for the sake of it. So you may be seeing, this is just like a bit of a sneak peek, you may be seeing a Big Wonder, like an A6 size version, one of these in the near future. So if you're one of those people who like cannot stand folding notes, you might be in with some luck. For now, they're all A7, and you know, folding notes is not horrendous, I don't think. Have we got any more of these done? Nope. Okay, right, moving on to the blue one. We're getting into my favorite ones now. So this one here is called Make a Splash. She saves 700. I haven't really introduced any of them. I think I've done like full videos about all of them and like showing you what they are and what they save up. But if you're interested in them, there's going to be a link down below for my Etsy store where you can get all of these. They're all really well stocked. I made lots and lots of these because I knew they were going to be popular, and they have been incredibly popular, and people have saved a lot of money with these. Makes me really, really pleased. They were one of those things that I knew was going to cost me a lot to produce, but I'm so happy I did make them. Probably didn't need to make 10 different ones, to be honest. Probably could have just released a couple, but you know, that's who I am as a person. I can't stop myself. When I've got an idea in my head, it's got to happen. Australia's never been like a destination I've always wanted to go to, but I think, you know, Jake's there, so it really doesn't matter where he is in the world. I would have gone to, and I don't mind being the person that pays to go and see him. Like, I don't mind it being me that spends the money, because like, if you're going to spend Christmas somewhere, you're going to want to do it in Australia rather than the UK. Do you know what I mean? So I think the plan will be is, once I've got all of this money, I'm going to put it into the bank, and then I'm just going to book a flight, and I'm going to book it early enough that it'll be cheap. This one's probably, I don't know. I love it, but I'm not a purple person. It's called I'm That Witch, and she saved 800. I'm really interested to see how much it's going to be. I think last time we counted it up, it was like just over 2,000. And I think it's going to be still just over 2,000, because I don't think we've added too much to it since then. And I know we have added to it, but I don't think it's been that much, like, if I'm honest. I think maybe a couple of envelopes and a couple of challenges have had a bit of a tickle, but it's not been like a great deal that we've added since. So if it's only like £2,000, then I think I definitely know I'm going to get to Australia on that. So while I'm in Australia, of course I want to get a tattoo. Of course I want to go swimming. Of course I want to do a couple of runs. Like, I want to do all of the stuff that Jake doesn't want to do. All Jake wants to do with me is watch Netflix, and he wants to chill out. He wants to take me to all the gay bars near him so he can show me all the rancid local people. Yeah, I am excited. I think he wants to take me to Macca's. He wants to show me his life, which is basically junk food, beer, sausage sizzles, barbecues, camping. Jake is like a lot more active in Australia because there's like a lot more like natural beauty than, well, it's a different natural beauty than where we're from. He like hikes and then goes to a waterfall and stuff like that, and like, I'm really into that. As long as I've got like factor 100 on, I'm cool. I'm absolutely cool. But I need to work out, I'm not really that much of a drinker anymore. This one I love is called What the Flock. She saves 900. I'm not so much of a drinker anymore, so I don't know how well that's gonna go down because my tolerance is so much lower to it, but we'll see how it goes. But I think as a treat to myself, this is like a pure mental health holiday. Do you know what I mean? I'm going because it's going to make me feel like brilliant, and spending time with my friend is going to make me feel great. It's very easy to be like, oh, I'm not in a financial position to do it, but like, God, this money that I've been saving up for a couple of years in these binders, yes, it could go towards fees, but it could also go towards a holiday. What's the point in saving up money if you're going to still restrict yourself. It's bonkers to be miserable. And I'm not saying I'm miserable, right? It's bonkers to be miserable and say, oh, I don't have the money to do something, when you know full well you have the money to do something. Do you know what I mean? Having the 5 grand, I think all of this saves up altogether, having the 5 grand ready for when it's time to get a house, when it's just not even on the horizon this year, that's crazy behavior. Like, why would you do that to yourself? Why would you put yourself in any agony or pain when you don't need to? Do you know what I mean? So this is why I've made a decision, and I'm not really the type of person that sort of quits on a cash envelope. And I think, you know, this is the last one, by the way. It's called I Put a Spell on You, and it saves 1,000, and we've done 5 of these. I think I hit this one a bit hard. I'm not the type of person that sort of gives up on a saving challenge. I'm really not. I like to see it through to the end, but honestly, I feel like the initial purpose of these saving challenges is kind of moot now. Like, it's not going to happen for me. My thoughts and opinions about owning my own home have kind of changed over time, just as I see how hard it is to get there and how unfair the property market is and how it's set up to not reward single first-time buyers. It's just very difficult to get started. So instead of worrying about it and sort of depriving myself, why don't I go on that bloody holiday while I'm still young enough to enjoy running in an Australian sun? It's going to be lovely to have a house, but it's going to be just as lovely having a house at 42 than it is going to be having a house at 45. But what won't feel good is not being able to go to Australia because Jake's moved back, not being able to have the experience of spending 2 weeks with my best friend in Australia because I was worried about what fees might be. Do you know what I mean? So I guess if this video has any purpose, it is to tell you to do the thing. Do the thing. If you've got the money to do the thing, then bloody go and do the thing. If you don't have it, of course, there's reasons to not do stuff. But like in this situation that I'm showing you right now, I have the money to go to Australia, so I'm going to go to Australia. This is not me like justifying or anything like that. I'm just trying to show you like a real budget and a real savings goals, because things change. Do you know what I mean? Let me just take all this money out, and I think that's it. It's hard with these ones because you can't really see through them. If you're like me and you get like anxiety over being able to afford stuff, and you get anxiety about that, but like you're saving up like a banshee in the background and you've got the money, like, just enjoy your life, because it's true that this experience we have on this planet is the longest experience we will ever have. Life is still incredibly short, and it's too short to not do the thing. So if you want to go and see your friend on the other side of the world and you've got a little bit of spare cash, bloody do it, because you deserve it. You worked really hard. So yeah, we are done. Right, so we're at the point now where I stop rambling and we start actually calculating how much we've got. And like, even though these are folded, I think they have held up really, really well. So I'm gonna grab pen, paper and a calculator, and I'll be right back. Okay, let's start by counting the 5, see what we've got in fivers. So predictions first. So comment down below, how much have I saved up? Predictions down below first. Right, let's count these 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20. So 120 in 5s. 10s, and I think there's more 10s than anything else. Maybe more 20s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. So 480 in 10s. And then for 20s, oh, there's actually quite a lot of these. So let's do this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 5, 2, 4, 6, 8, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 2, 4, 6, 9, 60. And then the 50s is 5, 10, 15, 20, 200. So let's get the calculator out. So we've got 120 in 5s, 480 in 10s, 960 in 20s, and 200 in 50s, 1760. So I don't think flights are going to cost 1760. However, this money is purely for the flight. If I can get a flight for 760, like that's a lot of money. Like let's be honest, that's a lot of money. This is going straight to the bank. Like if I got to a place where the flight was 760 and then I've got £1,000 to spend, but you know, it's what it is, right? Cool, thanks for doing this with me. It's been really good. Let's do this because I always like to do this with you. Ooh. It's a lot of money, bestie. We done really well saving this up. Hi guys, gals, and all Barnabas. Thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this video some love. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. Part of me feels sad that I've kind of given up on those savings challenges. But like when I take a step back, right? Personal finance is personal. Like it's got to have a reason, a rhyme and a reason. There's no point saving up just for the sake of it, right? So if I've got loads of savings challenges that require a lot of money, but the goal has sort of shifted for me and actually they've got enough money in it to fulfill another ambition or goal for me, why don't I take it out? Why don't I use it? Now, I'm under no illusion. This holiday is going to cost me a lot more than £1,700. So I'm going to really try to prioritize saving up for Australia because I've only got a couple months now till like we're going into September, October, November, 2 months till I'm off. That's exciting. Have you considered becoming a channel member or a patron? Patrons get exclusive content, sneak peeks, and significant discounts off my Etsy store. Channel members get early access to every single video. In fact, they've seen this video long before you have bestie. If you like sound of packs and you like sound of me, have a look at the links in the description. You will not regret it, bestie. An extra special thank you to our top tier patrons, also known as Sugar Daddies: Amanda Briggs, Angie, Kathy and Diana Hazel, Denise Nelson, Diana Hazel, Emma Playford, Janice Spackman, Lakota, Megan Edwards, Nat, Susan, Tasha Bouvier, Tiffany Probasco, Tony Leland, and Tracy Dowdy. Okay, so that is all we have for today. Next video is going to be a check-in and it's quite a good one. I've already filmed it. Doing things out of sequence, you know what I'm like. But yeah, until the next video, bestie, I would like you to have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and have a wonderful budget. Always remember, don't trust Ira. Thumbnail we have to show, because it's gonna, like the title's gonna have to be like something like, oh, I emptied 10 savings challenges. How on earth am I going to hold all of these in one hand? Listen, I've been working on my grip strength at the gym. I can do this. That looks awful. Right. Okay. I don't know what to do. What do I do? How do I make it look good? Help me. Help! Stop what you're doing right now and help me. Stop driving. Whatever you're doing. Okay. How do I make this look like money? I'm going to drop this all in a sec. Right, I've got to go. Okay. See you next week, bestie.